competed successfully against many, many other fine champions, in fact hundreds of them, to achieve the title of grand. Beautiful example of the exotic version. The standard defines the great road as being medium in length. We want it resilient to the touch. Resilient means that it snaps back into place, of course, when I run my hand backward. Other than that, it's very much like the beautiful Persians that I've just shown you. We want them uniform in breadth from the shoulders to the hips. We want the head to be round and massive. Nice smooth lines at the top. Finished well through the muzzle to give the roundness to the head that the standard defines as being correct. It's got a beautiful round eye, wonderful eye color, small, well-placed ear, solid coloration. Fine example of an exotic in anyone's book. He was our second best exotic. And a rather breathtaking example of the exotic. When I pick up this animal, I feel nothing but solid muscle. This guy is built like a truck. Gorgeous head, smooth at the top, well finished through the muzzle. Wonderful roundness to the eye. Also notice the placement of the eye. It's perfectly configured to fit comfortably within that nice round head. Large, wonderful round eyes, good short snub nose. Break, small, well-placed ears, follow an imaginary line as this ear is curled and it goes right back to the jaw, which is perfectly correct for the exotic or the Persian. Uniform in breadth from the shoulders to the hips, nicely groomed tail, perfect resiliency to the coat, medium in length. This gorgeous brand was our best exotic. Stunning example of the silver Persian. The uniformity of shading in this wonderful silver is superb. Beautifully plumed tail, look how short, perfectly configured with the body it is. Also, like all good Persians, uniform in breadth from the shoulders to the hips, and short legs, very substantial leg bone. And oh my goodness, that head. We already know that the head should be round, that it should be smooth up here. We know that it should be smooth and finished through the muzzle, creating that roundness. Silvers have a little different thing that they have to have that none of the other versions do. Around a perfectly round eye, we want to see a nice mascara. Mother Nature puts that there, I assure you the readers will. Beautiful green eyes, short snub nose, the correct nose level. Color of the nose itself, we want it to be brick. Not as easy as you might think. Heavy leg bone, long flowing coat, perfectly presented, and a perfect representative of the silver division. This was our best silver. Folks, I can't whisper to these cats like I normally do because you can all hear me. Two breathtaking American shorthairs in the show today, and this was one of them. He's an animal I have seen many, many times in the past year, all over the United States, in fact. He's an animal that I have always enjoyed and always loved. He's a fine example of a breed. Beautifully developed muzzle, gentle curve in the profile, tight hard coat, protective coat that the breed demands. He has the correct brown color, which is the color at the base. Beautiful leg bone. And of course, he's a classic tabby, so we want to see a perfect classic tabby pattern, and indeed we do. A perfect classic tabby pattern starts with the butterfly, a dorsal stripe, rings in the tail, bracelets, bullseye on each side, necklaces, and nose spots. He's got them all. The eyes are shaped so that they're rounded only on one side. Round eye on American Shorthair is an offensive thing to see. He certainly doesn't have that. He was our second best American Shorthair. To the CFA palette of breeds is the Siberian. This is one of the best examples of the Siberian that you're going to see. It has a gorgeous triple coat. The coat is functional. The breeders breed to protect that. It's functional because these animals were designed by Mother Nature to live in the Arctic North. So they have to have that triple coat, which provides for the air pockets, which allows insulation to keep them alive in the sub-zero temperatures of the Arctic North. Wonderful, wide, broad, wide-range head, which I like. Outstanding leg bone. Wonderful coat. He has the correct eye color. Perfect ear placement. Beautiful eye color and shape. This gorgeous brand was our best Siberian. British Shorthair. More hairs per square inch on British Shorthair than any other breed. I always suggest to people that they think of a pin cushion. You just keep putting pins in it until you can't find another spot for a pin, then you've got a good red coat. Just no room for more hairs. Beautiful leg bone. With that uniform silver color. Wonderful coat. Good breadth to the eyes. Nicely developed muzzle, perfect ear placement, outstanding shoulder blade placement. Just a great example of the Brit. He was our best British Shorthair. Long, lean, and tubular. What do you think? Isn't it amazing? This is a color point. One of the slinky varieties. Well muscled. Tight coat. Every single hair lays in place as it should. Long tapered tail in good relationship to the length of the body. Standard says we should see, and we do see, a straight line from the tip of the nose to a midpoint between the ear. Just doesn't get any better. We have a narrow muzzle and all of the bones surrounding and protecting the eye inside of an imaginary line that extends to the end of the ear. Beautiful point conformation, which is to say all the extremities are in the same family point. Well muscled, lean, long elegant neck, color warriors. She's very frightened, so I'm going to hold her kind of close. This is an Egyptian now. And the Egyptian now eye color, which is gooseberry, is correct. And the Egyptian now ear set is correct. We have a natural feral look that I absolutely adore. I have to start with both of those two things for this old judge. Trust me, because I've got to see that beautiful feral look. This is a wonderful example of that look. They're a naturally spotted cat. Mother Nature created this thing. Random spotted pattern is beautifully demonstrated. It's gorgeous coat and texture. This wonderful, elegant coating. She was our best Egyptian. Siamese, granddaddy of all the cinnamons, long, lean, and tubular, just like a beautiful color. Nice example of that, wouldn't you say? No matter how I turn it, all you see are two parallel lines. Unlike myself. Nice, tight coat. It's tight because he's properly nourished, he's properly groomed, but more important than all of that, he's properly bred. You can't create that coat unless it's genetically in the background. You have wonderful long leg bones. Look at that narrow muzzle. Beautifully wedge-shaped head created by the narrow muzzle. All of these bones fitting inside that imaginary line to the end of the ear. Now the eyes should be almond in shape, and indeed they are. They should be deep blue. And they should be placed on the head such that this lower point of the eye aims toward the nose, and the upper point aims toward the middle of the ear. And that's perfection. And showing me that, he has outstanding point conformation, has beautiful contrast of color. He was our best Siamese. Little fox. We affectionately refer to the Somalis as little foxes. I think this tail probably tells you pretty much why that's the case. He should be and is a nice pumpkin red color at the base, and notice the beautiful ticking. That's the different coloration at the end of each hair. A little harder to get that on the long hair variety than any of the short hairs. We have the modified wedge head, we have large expressive ears, beautiful eye color, nice almond eye shape, clarity of color throughout the chest, free of any pattern, very little white under the chin, as the standard says is ideal. No markings, of course, on the outside of the leg or the inside of the leg. Beautiful muscularity, nice tiptoe presence, well presented, and give you her best Somali. constructed necks. This Manx is so short, the hind legs are almost in front of the front legs. Show-type Manx are perfect brumbies. They're never docked, never doctored in any way. Good depth of flank, that's the distance from here to here. Beautiful head with a nicely developed muzzle, good ear prop, the double coat that the standard says a good Manx should have. We have almost no neck. Unlike those beautiful slinkies that would look pretty silly without a neck, a Manx would look pretty silly with one. So we've got a beautiful head, top a nice compact body, shoulder, nice natural height to the rear. We call these the downhill cats. They're always moving in the downhill way. Excellent structure, good soundness in the rear, very nice eye color, best Manx.
Ils surveillent. Ils surveillent.
Oui, ils surveillent. Écoute, regarde là, parce que dans le 222, peut-être, la présentation.
The Tonkinese, the medium cat. They should have, and he does have, a medium length to the body, medium length to the tail. He doesn't have that elegant refinement that you saw in the Slinkies where they had the very tapered tail. That would be wrong on the Tonkinese, and indeed he has the correct Tonkinese tail. Medium wedge to the head, rock dead eye color. Now this is a pointed animal. And while most of our Tonkinese have a different eye color, the pointed Tonkinese is supposed to have a beautiful blue eye, and I think he has that. Medium leg length, beautiful muscularity. This gorgeous Tonkinese was our best. Long, lean, and tubular. Are you getting used to that? Our beautiful Siamese were also behind these amazing Orientals. We call them the designer Siamese.
Yes.
Some of us do. Long, lean, and tubular in the body. We have that amazing coat that we look for in all of our Slinkies. We have long, elegant leg bone, which of course fits this beautiful body to perfection. Unlike the Tonkinese, we want that nice tapered tail, and indeed we have that. And it's in beautiful relationship to the length of the body. In a perfect world, I want a nice deep green eyes. I want a nice deep green eye. I guess I have a perfect world. Narrow muzzle, all these bones sitting inside that imaginary line to the end of the ear. Perfect profile from the tip of the nose to a midpoint between the ear with a nice perpendicular chin, perpendicular to the nose. The eyes are almond in shape as they should be and placed on the head. I've already told you where they point, so I won't have to repeat that. This beautiful Oriental was our best Oriental. I told you we have two stunning American short hairs in the show today. This is the other one. This is a red tabby, red classic tabby. Very powerfully constructed animal. The hard protective coat that the standard defines as being correct is perfectly demonstrated. Broad chest, every single leg bone is sheathed in muscle. Nice gentle curve in the profile with a beautifully developed muzzle. It has the correct eye shape, which means rounded only on one side. He has very nice eye color. Beautiful plastic tabby pattern, butterfly dorsal wings, bullseye, bracelets, necklaces, belly spots. This amazing American was our best American. And the Sphinx.
I hate to go in front of you. Sorry.
Exquisite example of the Sphinx. Besides the beautifully presented unctuous skin from end to end, look at all this marvelous wrinkling. That is correct for the breed. Look at the beautiful wrinkling at the top of the head. I refer to this as the parquet wrinkling when it goes in this direction above the brow and then straight ahead for front to back and the rest of it. These are probably the best ears you'll ever have the pleasure of seeing on this breed. The best that I've seen, and I've been looking at them for about 40 years. Wonderful leg bone, strong, substantial, yet elegant. Nice high cheekbones, beautifully developed muzzle, lemon eyes, lemon shape to the eye as the standard defines as being correct. And of course the ratty little mutated tail to go with the rest of the package. This gorgeous girl was our best Sphinx. Okay, you got best in show picked out? Because if you can come up here and help me, I got two.
Judged all of his pregnancy, 10, 15. Yes. Twice the size of that cat this way.
Yeah. Mine's 15 pounds and he should be about 12.
Right. Like I said, this kid was a rescue cat, so when she came in, she just stop doing it. Yeah.
Well, she was starving for a while. I think part of that's psychological. I think the food does.
Oh, I think it is too.
If they've been outside and having to scrounge around.
Cheetah was like that. I was here
These are all best to breathe in, best to show.
A lot more
But these are the top ones.
in his room. So if you go to the other, room,
Okay, you ready?
it's Siberia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was so pretty.
Yeah.
Siberia.
Sorry, no, it's okay.
So there's other people doing this too, that are doing
There's 10 judges here. This is just one judge. It's fine.
So they each get
Every
their own.
judge will have his own.
So then are they gonna do?
A very beautiful Siberian is our 15th best cat. The stunning and wonderfully presented female Manx is our 14th best cat. The beautiful pointed Tonkinese becomes our 13th best cat.
She was fun.
The ruddy and well-presented Somali becomes our 12th best cat. Best British short hair now becomes our 11th best cat. Second best exotic becomes our 10th best cat. Second best American short hair becomes our 9th best cat. Best silver Persian is our 8th best cat. Best color point short hair is lucky number 7. Best Egyptian Mare becomes our 6th best cat.
Oh, there.
Our best Siamese is now our 5th best cat. Our best Sphinx becomes our 4th best cat. Our best American short hair is our 3rd best cat. Now we have 2 black and white cats left. And they probably couldn't be any more dissimilar. And they're both absolutely incredible examples of their respective breeds. It's wonderfully constructed, very compact, very muscular, beautifully coated exotic. who is presented absolutely to perfection. Is one possibility.
So,
It could not be any different, could they, other than black and white? That's about the only similarity. Destined show. And a very close second destined show. Thank you for listening and attending, and please enjoy the show.